There you go.
Hi there, we're here with Pat Burns of Elite Retrievers and Paul Sletten on our left here from Pine Edge Retrievers. Would you guys please talk a little bit about what's going on midday with Series 1 and 2 of the National Amateur Retriever Championships?
Paul, we've got a land double, medium to long, hip pocket retired bird, and a blind off to the side. You just came in from throwing the flyer.
Yeah.
You had an interesting perspective to share with us.
Well, I thought, I came in from the flyer station, and the birds were really erratic. They were very strong. Most of them wanted to go, but they were going left, they were going right, so the fall areas were real varied, and we could see the difference in the dog work, unfortunately, with the varied falls. Most of them that went flat or angle in, the dogs got pretty quick. The ones that were angled back or real long, kind of into a longer strip of cover that's out there, dogs had to work pretty hard for. So we did the best we could throwing, and most of the dogs, there wasn't but one or two that had significant trouble, but you could definitely tell some dogs didn't get off to a good start based on the fall of their flyer.
So do you think that was it because the wind was shifted into your face?
The wind was real erratic. We had 2 or 3 different wind directions out there at any given time, and there was just a lot of erratic behavior on the dog's part and the birds' part. How the birds flew and how the dogs hunted. You just never quite knew where they were going to win something from.
Now, there's not a lot of things you can do as a handler on that, aiding him on that flyer. But how did it affect the longer retired bird?
Remarkably, I'm always surprised. It seems like dogs generally are pretty conditioned to hunting a bird, and I didn't see anybody that had any trouble necessarily continuing on with the test after a hunt. They still seemed like they were either sharp or weren't, and it seemed like they could have a little flyer hunt and still keep their head together with what's going on.
So they're shooting roosters now in the first series of the Amateur National, when they used to shoot hen pheasants. Big difference, isn't it?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, most of the dogs, when you could see where the wind was going, what the dog was doing, and when they got anywhere close to downwind of that bird, they were catching a hold of it. With hen pheasants, you never know. It doesn't always happen.
So if we were shooting hens here,
I think
these flyer hunts would even be bigger.
Real ugly, yeah.
Well, Paul, thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.
My good friend.
Enjoyed it.
All right.
Thanks, guys.